let's go with this question. In this question, they are saying three n identical cells, each of EMF E and internal resistance value R, are connected in series to form a closed circuit. If out of three n cells are wrongly connected, then terminal voltage across any one cell which is connected wrongly is. So, what is the meaning of saying wrongly here? So, they want to say two n cells are connected in a same manner, remaining n cells are connected in a same manner. So, they want to know across this particular one single cell what is the value of potential difference. Potential difference because they have mentioned here get the value of terminal voltage. Okay, so how we can deal with this question? So you will say, sir, they are in the series combination. E equivalent value will become what? We say simply E1 plus E2 like that. But we are having here how many 2n? They are having how much of EMF here? E. Now n are in the opposite sense. So you can say minus n into E. Ultimately this result will become what here? N into E. R equivalent value will become what? You'll say all of them are in the series combination. So R plus R how many times? 3n times. So it will become what? 3nr. So we got the value of R equivalent. So once you know about these two things, you can get the value of current. So once you get the value of current, what you will say? You will say in this particular way. So it will become equal to what? Total potential difference is NE. R equivalent is what here? 3nr. So N and N value will get cancelled. Answer will become like what? E divided by 3 times of R. Now, important part is here. This 2n will dominate means current is going to flow in this particular direction. Okay. So if we choose these 2 points, let me call those points like what here A and B. If I'll go from A to B, how it will look like? You will say, sir, if you go from A to B, let us go from A to B. So when you go from A to B, you will say, sir, we are going from bigger line to smaller line. Means what? Higher potential to smaller potential. This value will become what here? Minus C. Then we got one resistance. If you got one resistance, so what will happen in the resistance? Current is flowing in the same direction. So potential will decrease. You can say the minus I into R. Now if I'll simplify it, what I will get here? Minus E minus I value is how much here? E divided by 3R multiplied with R. So R and I value will get cancel out. What is the answer you'll get here? Minus 4E by 3. Okay, so we are getting in negative due to direction because we are going from A to B here. Okay, if we go in opposite direction, answer will come in positive. So let us follow the magnitude. So in terms of magnitude, what is our answer? We'll say magnitude terms, our answer will become what here? 4E by 3. That is our option number first. Let's go with this question. In this question, they are saying if R1 of the given circuit is dipped in 1000 milliliter of water at 30 degrees Celsius, then the time after which water start boiling is. Okay, so we'll talk about it. How much energy it will require so that this water will start boiling. So you know about the density of the water. Approximately, you can say 1 gram per milliliter. Okay, they have told you 1000 milliliter means you can say the density value will become equal to what over here? Mass divided by volume implies mass will become what? Density into volume. Density 1, volume value 1000. This value will become equal to what here? 1000 gram. Okay, so you got the mass. So say if you want to start boiling it means temperature must be able to reach 100 degrees Celsius. So amount of heat required will become equal to what here? Ms delta T. M value is 1000, S value will be 1. Delta T value you can say, sir, we want to go up to 100. So 100 minus 30 will become equal to what here? 70. So this value will become equal to what? You can say it will become equal to sir 70,000. Now this answer will come in terms of what here? Calorie. Let us convert this calorie in terms of joules. So we are getting here 70,000 and they have given this conversion value also. But if they have not given, so you must be able to do by yourself also. So we are getting 70,000 calorie. So you can say it's 70,000 multiplied with 4.2. Now this value will become equal to what? So you can do calculation from your side. it will become something like this 294,000 joules. Approximately, we need this much amount of energy. If we need this much amount of energy, so what we can do? So we can get the value of power from the question. Once we know about power, you can say power value will become equal to what? Energy divided by time. So let's go for solving that. So you'll say 6 and 3 are in which kind of combination over here? Parallel combination. If they are in the parallel combination, so their equivalent value will become equal to what? You can say product upon sum. 6 into 3 will become equal to what? 18 divided by 9 will become equal to what here? 2 ohm. Just for applying short trick, you can say R equivalent value will become what? R1, R2 divided by R1 plus R2. For the question in which we are only having two resistance, so you can go with this particular formula. Now this side what we are having, you will say that this side we are having here 4 ohm of resistance. Here we are having how much of cell over here? 12 volt. So you can say directly also, so 4 plus 2 will become 6 ohm of resistance, 12 volt of battery. Means current value will become equal to how much, sir? 2 ampere. This part you can manage by your side. So once you know about the current, so you will say power developed will become equal to what? So power developed across the 4 ohm of resistance will become equal to what? I square into R. I square value will become what? 2 square will become 4. Resistance value is 4. 4 into 4 will become what here? 16 watt. Now if you want to get the value of time, so you can say yes, the power value will become equal to what here? Energy divided by time. So from here you can say the time value will become equal to what, sir? Time value will become equal to energy divided by power. Okay. Now you know the value of energy. Just now we figure it out. Oh, that what is that value? 294,000. Now, if you divide it by its power, power value equal to how much we got over here? 16. So once you divide it by how much over here? 16 watt. So this value will come like 18375. Simplification part you can manage from your side. So according to this, correct answer is our option number 2. Let's go with this question. In this question, they are saying for the maximum power developed in the circuit, the value of internal resistance R must be if all the cells are identical, each of EMF E and internal resistance R. So you can see here, these three cells, they are in which combination here? Parallel combination. After that, they are in the series combination with this two particular cell. First, we will solve for this parallel combination. So if we'll solve, we can say first in this particular way, 1 by R equivalent value will become equal to what? 1 by R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R. From here you can say R equivalent value will become equal to what here? R by 3. Next, the formula for E equivalent is our E equivalent divided by R equivalent is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 plus E3 by R3. But you know all of them are identical, so you can say so it will become like what here? E by R plus E by R plus E by R. From here, E equivalent value will become equal to what here? 3 times of E by R multiplied with R equivalent and R equivalent value, you know, R by 3. This R and R will get cancelled out. 3 and 3 will also get cancelled out. So you will get here E equivalent value equal to what? E. Okay. Now, so once you got this parallel combination equivalent EMF, so we can solve for equivalent of this series combination also. How we can solve? You will say that this value equal to how much we are having E. This value is our R by 3. This value is E. This value is also E. This value is R. This value is R. So they are in the series combination. So equivalent value will become equal to what you can say directly E1 plus E2 plus E3. This value will become 3 times of E. In the same way, R equivalent value will become what here? Sum of all of them. Sum of all of them will become what? R by 3 plus R plus R. So what will happen? 1 plus 1 will become 2. 3 into 2 will become 6. 6 plus 1 will become 7. It will become what here? 7R by 3. So once you got E equivalent and R equivalent, and you are able to see in the outer circuit we are having 1 ohm, and they have given simply in this way, R is not equal to 0. So you can see sir, our external resistance will become equal to what? So let us talk about the external resistance. external resistance value will become equal to what? You can say they are in the parallel combination. So R equivalent value will become what? Product upon sum. So R into 1 will become R divided by sum of them will become what here? R plus 1. Okay. Now, here in the question they have asked, find the maximum power developed in the circuit for the value of internal resistance R must be. So, like a maximum power will be developed when internal resistance is equal to what here? External resistance. So, what is the value of internal resistance we have got over here? 7R by 3. That must be equal to what here? R divided by R plus 1. So, if you are able to see, so we can say one thing. So, this right side ratio is over less than 1 because denominator is big. So, you can say 7R by 3 must also be less than 1. It means what? R value will be less than 3 by 7. So, if you follow this particular method, the correct answer that we are getting is option number 1.